How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back to yet another review. A little bit of extra hopped, hopeful goodness in the form of Commonwealth Brewing's Wapatoolie to the second power, squared, whatever you want to call it. Dry hop craziness from a brewery I've never had anything from before. Why? Because they're not from me. Well, I didn't birth them. Let's put it that way. No, they're not near me, but I'm lucky enough to have people that look out for me in my better interests of beer. And this comes courtesy of Ryan. He is from down that way, down Richmond, Virginia kind of way. He sent me a beer mail before, and just sent me a 4-banger of Commonwealth beers. And this is the first one I'm diving into. Can't wait to dive into it, which means let's do it. As far as what it says on this can, Wapatoolie squared, double dry hopped, double India Pale Ale. So it's double IPA with extra hops. Double dry hop, probably more than 2 times it's been dry hop. Who knows? 8.9% alcohol by volume, and that'd be that. Super fucking cool can. All the cans are exactly the same. It says black can and these kind of stickers on them. I dig the can. It's just abstract art kind of shit. And yeah, I'm a fan. Let's put it that way. So, here we go. So, this has been sitting in the refrigerator for bit over 24 hours. Wanted to do one last night, but I was like, so let's give this sucker some time to settle in. Time to get proper temp on her. So here we go. Finger and a half. Just off white head. Nice creaminess. Tight pack bubbles. Nothing too crazy. Darker than you expect for a kind of double IPA from what you get up here in the Northeast. Richer, deeper kind of reds to that orange. Super haze, but yeah. A little bit darker than you expect. Almost like a rye IPA kind of in color, as opposed to just a base kind of New England style kind of IPA. A New England style rye IPA. Let's see if we can get a nose on her. There's like a super floral thing going on in there. Yeah, flowers. I think of flowers. It's totally what I think of with this. Is like a fresh cut flowers, a little bit of spiciness. I'm maybe just fucking with my own brain, but maybe there's a rye thing going on in there. It's sweet, but it's confectionery kind of sweet, almost like a subtly lactosey kind of sweet. And not necessarily even, I don't even want to go lactose. I want to go confectionery, spun sugar. I want to go fucking like, what's that? Cotton candy, like that kind of stuff, or the powder that you get on top of your fucking fritter. That kind of sweetness, that kind of soft, powdery, kind of confectionery spun sugar sweetness. And bubblegum. Why did I not say bubblegum before? So, definite bubblegum vibes throughout this whole thing. Yeah. Bubblegum, spicy, confectionery sweetness. Definitely doesn't lean juicy or fruity or all those other words that fucking I like to use and everybody else likes to use with the kind of New England style IPAs. Yeah, but this is definitely has this kind of confectionery, bubblegummy kind of candy, and I don't want to say candy because it's not that kind of refined sugar sweetness. It's more, like I said, that powdery spun sugar kind of thing going on there. Super fun. Super interesting. No idea what this beer is about. Let's put it that way. I have no idea. I don't look up shit beforehand. So, yeah. I'm kind of intrigued. So, that means I'm just going to drink it. Cheers. It's fucking bubblegum. It's bubblegum beer. That's what it is. This is Hubba Bubba. Should be called Hubba Bubba squared instead of Wapatoolie. There's a bitterness there, so definitely has that kind of extra pop of bitterness that you'd expect to come with a bit of dry hopping. It doesn't have that overt kind of burn that, or that, I don't want to say grittiness, that just kind of hop burn that tends to come with a ton of dry hopping. It's so much all bubblegum. I'm just going to keep saying bubblegum for like 3 more minutes and then we'll be done. It started to get a little bit more abrasive, that hop bitterness, and it works. It works because that bubblegum is sweet. Again, it doesn't get to that point of overt sweetness. You're cloying if you want to get fancy with your words and shit. Because, one, the way that sweetness comes off, like I said, that powdery kind of confectionery spun sugar kind of sweetness. but it has that bittering that builds with each sip that just keeps keeping that shit in check and keeps it from getting too wild. Mouth feels nice. There is like a little bit of like a slightly kind of biscuity kind of malt to it, believe it or not, even though there's that bubblegum just fucking is coated over everything. And yeah, straight up, that's about it. Let's talk about it. Let's cut to the chase. Is this one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late? I'm gonna say yeah, and I'm not saying that hesitantly. I'm saying it because I'm still processing this beer, and I don't want to make this video longer than it probably already is. It's super fun. It's one of the more bubblegumish beers I've had ever, and the amount of bittering there, which isn't crazy huge, but big enough to balance off that sweetness, is something I don't come across all that much. So it's kind of like not a new flavor profile for me, but something that's I've never had it presented this way. It intrigues me, and I like it. I should sound more enthused than I am, because I really do enjoy this beer. It's actually super fucking tasty. So yeah, I don't know. Yes, it's in the conversation. The way it kind of presents itself, the nose, while fun, is nothing otherworldly, but the beer itself inside is infinitely interesting and delivers not just interesting, but well-made and good in its own beer. And I guess that's basically what I've been kind of circling around the whole time. It tastes like these guys made a beer. It doesn't taste like anybody else's beer that I've ever had, which is really fucking exciting, which is the reason why kind of fucking really fucking dig it. You get so much of this rehashed bullshit that everybody else is trying to make, from color, presentation, to taste, to nose. It's not something that I'm like, okay, not once through this I'm like, okay, this reminded me of this beer, this reminded me of that beer. I don't say that all the time, but it pops up in my head while I'm going through all this shit. At no time did I ever think that, and that's fucking cool, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, I like it, I dig it, I want more from this brewery. I have 4 more. How fun is that? Hey, this guy has 4 more. So get me hooked. It's like Ryan's like a crack dealer. Here's 4 beers. Now you gotta go get them. Anyway, so yes, it is one of the better ones. Value and availability, don't know. Assume it's brewery only bullshit, and it's probably anywhere between $14 to $20 a 4-pack, because that's the way shit is nowadays. And just say if you like what way you like this. If you like bubblegum. If you like Hubba Bubba. If you like the gum, more specifically, if you like the gum that comes in baseball cards, that used to come in, I don't even think they do that shit anymore, because it's probably against fucking FDA or some bullshit. If you like that old school gum that used to come in the fucking baseball cards and shit like that, this is your beer. Because that's what I'm getting from this old school baseball card fucking from this beer. And maybe that's kind of plucking at my heartstrings, because I was a card collector back in the day when I was a little kid. But yeah, it has that comic book fucking gum. Man, I'm speaking to fucking old people right now, because I know they don't do this shit anymore. Because you used to get the fucking Archie comic. You used to get the bubble gum. You're gonna unwrap it, and there'd be a little Archie comic inside. That's what you're getting here. You're getting that bubble gum. It's not gonna break your teeth, because it's not a fucking lightsaber cement fucking crazy fucking hard gum. It's soft and delicious and everything. So actually, it's better than that gum, because you don't lose your teeth. But if you like bubblegum, if you like well-made, fun, interestingly well-made beers, in that it's not the norm. But so it's almost like if you like that New England style hazy stuff, which I am a fan of, but it's adding its own twist, its own personality on the beer. If you like creativeness, if you like uniqueness, you'll like this beer. So if you like unique and bubblegum, you'll like this beer. There you go. That's our review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Down there, you can write words and stuff if you do or don't. This guy, social media, Massive Beers, all one word. Check him out. Just plug me in there and find me in all kinds of places and bits and pieces. And there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying some bubblegum right now, and hope to see you next time. Cheers.